Oh, look, certainly for me, gallant performance by our players today, and to really take it to such a good Welsh team was credit to all the players, but it's not just the players, the whole management group, coaching group that gets everything together, and also the players that didn't make the 23 today. That pleasing for me that finally we've had an opportunity to on the world stage to show what this team's capable of.
Question at the front.
John, Semi Radradra was named Player of the Match. Just a few words on his performance and the way he played.
Oh, Semi is absolute world class player, and he showed his class in this tournament. To be man of the match in a losing team, it's a pretty big effort.
We have another question at the front. Do we have a microphone on the other side?
John, what was your take on the incident involving Ken Owens at the start? And he was yellow carded, but do you think it maybe could have been a red?
Oh, look, you're talking about the tackle. Yeah. Look, I think it's one of those things. It's he goes low, the player's running hard, and it's a bit of a timing thing. I think it was probably well handled by the match officials.
We have one here. Second row.
John, do you think of what might have been with some of those forward passes, the tries that you lost 3 tries to forward passes there?
Yeah, in a game like that, it's a game of inches, it's a game of moments, and you look at probably 2 opportunities there, or maybe a third one that we lost with forward passes, which it cost you big when the game's so close.
Just here.
For both of you, obviously a World Cup is sort of a 4-year journey. What is the legacy of this 4-year journey for this Fijian team? Obviously you didn't quite get to where you wanted to be in this tournament, but how do you reflect on that journey and this team that you've had?
Oh, look, we came here with very high aspirations, and really we did want to get to the playoffs was one of our objectives. So we haven't achieved that. So that's disappointing. But having said that, the World Cup is massively competitive environment, and it's very difficult to get out of the pool phases for any team, and for me, we can, I think, go away from this tournament with our heads held high after our performance today.
Another question.
And just from a Pacific point of view, Fiji and Tonga have talked about what they think is needed over the next 4 years to make countries like yourselves even more competitive, to get maybe beat Wales this time, as we saw with France, Tonga. What do you think from Fiji's perspective is needed over the next 4 years to help a team like the Flying Fijians get even closer to those Tier 1 countries?
Oh, look, we're working very hard on 2 fronts. One is our communications and working with all our overseas players to make sure they're really ready for us when they come to play for the international windows, but also domestically with our academies and under 20s programs, and leading into the Fiji Warriors A team, and with the Drua playing in the Australian NRC. They're all really important parts of the whole pathway, and you saw some players who come from Fiji who played very well today, like Frank Lamani, our starting halfback. He's come through our pathways at home, so it's really important that we continue to work to strengthen that pathway, and then those players, it leads to them getting professional careers. But it is difficult, because every World Cup the competition gets higher and higher. In 2015, we thought we did okay, but with a lot of work we could do better, and we haven't. We're sort of in the same position, because the whole competition gets tougher. So it's international rugby is a competitive world.
Do we have any further questions? We have one down the back and then one in the middle. Just
Hello, Stephen, Rugby News Service. Just a question for Dominique. What's your reflections on the tournament so far, and for the future as well?
Yeah, with the effort we did today just showed, a little of what of our team can do. With a little bit of, getting back together and building after this. We're capable of doing way better than in the future. And for us, it's difficult times being away from our country and communicating with our union in Fiji. But it's an aspect that we got to work on and getting the connection every year after year. It's a small build up for us, taking it step by step every year, and and hopefully come next World Cup we'll be in a much better position than we are this year.
Go ahead.
John, that was probably the most uncomfortable Wales have looked so far in this tournament. What was it about your game, do you think, that caused them so many problems?
Well, we had to really attack Wales. We knew we wouldn't win a arm wrestle or a penalty shootout with them. We had to really back ourselves to score tries, and you saw today we didn't take penalty shots. We took scrums or kicked to the corner. We chanced our arm a little bit and backed our attacking play and to see if we could put them under pressure to see how they reacted. And for large parts of that game, that worked really well for us.
Any further questions? We have one over here. Thank you.
ジョンさんにラグビーライターの吉田ですけども、ずっと日本とフィジー競り合って強化してきたチームですけども、この大会に入ってからジョージアのミルトン・ヘイグさんがやはりティア1との試合をもっとティア2は増やさないとなかなか進化が加速できないって話をしてました。ジョンさんの考え方とか、あと逆にそのフィジーとしてワールドラグビーとそういうことを話し合ったり、ということはしてるんでしょうか。
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things get floated out there about the way the international calendar's organised, and it is amazingly complicated to organise tours and in the small windows. I heard what Milton said, and certainly, for us coming to the World Cup, that's a big factor when you don't play so many Tier 1 Test matches. That the uplift and intensity is difficult to go with, and if we could play more Tier 1 Test matches, that would be great. But at the same time, I really understand that it is very complicated trying to organise the whole international calendar.
If there's no further questions, we might leave it there. Thank you very, very much. Thanks to John and John for coming to this, and we wish them safe travels. Thanks very much.
Okay.